Oh my god.
Yeah, your mom's gonna steal this, dude. Fire's right now.
Oh my gosh.
That actually sounds pretty good already, man, but once we straight pipe it.
Holes in the muffler.
Welcome, boys, to the restoration of my 1996 Cadillac DeVille. Today we'll be cleaning it because I don't have enough money for any of the other stuff. I needed a fuel pump, so we put a fuel pump in it, and it comes right to life.
Clean it off, get all that crap off, and just blow all the spiders off of it. I don't want you to get bit.
All right. They will be cleaning it. We'll see how that goes. Howdy fellas, this is Editing Ethan here. I'm going to give you a few facts about the Cadillac DeVille, at least this year, and the quirks that it came with it. And I'm going to talk about a few Bible verses and just honestly talk about things I find cool, and hopefully you guys find it enjoyable as well. Yeah, I'm just going to do that because it's kind of boring just to watch me clean without anything else. If you do like it, please let me know, and if you don't, please help me learn what to do, to make it more enjoyable for you guys. Thank you for your patience and all the insight you'll give me into how to make these videos better. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's start off with the engine. In these Cadillac DeVilles, they had the North Star 4.6 liter V8 with an aluminum block, and it usually produced 275 to 300 horsepower, making it surprisingly quick for a grandpa car. One other cool fact is the heat and memory seats. Basically, with the heat in the leather seats, on the side of the seat you will see a little button that you can push on and off, and it'll turn the heat on for the seats, which was pretty high tech for 1996. And then the memory seats is the driver's side. There will be two buttons, and then you can push one button, put your seat how you like it, push it, and then someone else can put their seat how they like it, adjust it exactly how they like it, and push the second button, and then you both can be like, oh yeah, I want my seat. So you push button one and you go to how you like your seat, and then the other person drives your car and they push button two and it takes them to exactly how they like their seat. It's basically just saves how you like your seat, which is pretty freaking high tech for 1996. Past me wants to talk, so I'm gonna let him. Phone overheated, but let's show you the progress. It's not much, but you could see it. You could see the gold flaking. Look at that in the sun. Oh my goodness. The top needs work. You can't see it as well now because, the water dried, but. Look at that. Look at the gold flaking. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look good. I hit it with a clay bar. Special thanks to the people over at Snake Eater, my work. They're awesome. I did this on a Saturday. They allowed me to come in and they helped me get this car. Like, we found it, or the lead mechanic found it on Facebook Marketplace for $700 after I told him I needed it daily. And honestly, this thing, after putting a fuel pump in it, as you saw, runs like well, and that's on 3-year-old gas. So special thanks to them. Go check them out. Link will be in the description or on the top right. I don't know how to do this without it seeming like I'm begging, but the consistency of videos I can get out per week relies on you guys. The more this video is pushed out, the more views it gets, the more money I can put towards the car, because that's all the money I make off of here is going to go towards that, to keep posting for you guys, because I want to give you something that you like seeing. Anyways, money wise, I don't make much a week anymore because I have school and I barely get any hours. Thank God that they still allow me to work there, even though I get like I don't even know how many hours a week. It's like so small. But yeah, the consistency of how many videos like this I post a week and more about parts than cleaning relies on you guys, because parts aren't cheap for this. I want to post it. If you guys want to see it, push this video out there. This sounds like begging. I'm sorry. It basically is begging, but thank you guys for watching. I'm relying on you guys. If it makes you happy, push it, see if it makes anyone else happy, because that's the point of these videos, because this car makes me happy. Yeah, I honestly didn't know how to word this, but think of this more of a trade. You get fun little car videos of a teenager restoring his first project car, and in return you like and subscribe. You push it so other people who want to see it can see it too, and then they can have fun, and I can have fun while making them, because this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much again to Snake Eater Performance. Please go check them out. And I'm going to get back to the facts on this car, these little quirks, and then I'm going to move on to Bible verses and what they mean to me. With all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's talk about how long this thing is. At a whopping 209 inches, this thing's longer than most SUVs are today. But for some reason, the steering is still good, thanks to the 1996 Cadillac designers making it good somehow. I don't know. Let's move on to air suspension magic. Cadillac's road sensing suspension, or RSS, adjusted shock absorber firmness in real time. It gave it a classic Cadillac floaty ride. Another fun fact about this Cadillac is it was front wheel drive, or it is front wheel drive. Unlike many big luxury sedans of the time, the DeVille was front-wheel drive, making it easier to drive in snow and rain. Cadillac marketed it as a luxurious car you could take anywhere. Let's move on to the last one I'm going to talk about, and my favorite of all time, the North Star engine hidden mode. The North Star V8 had a quirky limp home mode. If the engine lost coolant, it could shut down half of the cylinders and keep the other half running just on oil cooling, letting you drive up to 50 miles to safety instead of being stranded, which is honestly wild for the 90s. I mean, come on. That's really cool. I hope I never have to experience it, but just knowing that's pretty freaking cool. There's one more little quirk that I like, but I'm gonna show it at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Starting to look good. Look at that gold. Can you even see how good that looks, though? Not gold, dark green with gold sprinkles. So my phone turned off, but I did it. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna clay bar it, because, you know, it looks kind of bad. The roof, we're gonna have to sand, because it's all kind of, you know, on there. And then I did this off camera, the trunk, because I can't really get to it. It looks pretty good, though. You can see the shine already. And then this is an unclean window. This is a clean window. That is the next step, because there's like, not syrup, there's just tree gunk on it and a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna clean the windows real quick. Realized halfway through cleaning the back window that one has more tint than the front one. So I'm gonna show you the before and after real quick. So this is the before. This is the before, and this is the after. And that one's clean too. You can't really see it on video because, you know, bad angle, but if I have it out in the sun, my phone will overheat, so gotta deal with what I can. This video is getting kind of long. Sorry about the noise in the background, so I'm gonna do a little editing trick. Before, after. Intermission. Look how stunning it is. We're gonna cut the mufflers off this one too. Headlight came out. The whole front is being held on by zip ties, which is pretty.
You know that means There you go.
Voila. Brand new. All right, back to what we were doing. This one will do something different. With a little bit of editing power, bam, it should be good. What do you mean it's not? Wait. Ethan, stop playing around. Come on, make it better. There we are. Look how shiny it is. All of the windows are done except for the front. After, look at that. So much cleaner. And I got back. And maybe they need to be a little more clean. Not all of the windows are clean. I'll figure out what to do next. I forgot to video, but I vacuumed some of it out. It looks cleaner than I did. You should have saw it beforehand. Probably have a picture somewhere. If I do, put it up. If I don't, you know what to do. Anyway, I'm gonna power wash it, not too hard. Lightly, but you know, to make it look a little cleaner. And I need to vacuum it a little more too. So let's get to that. Howdy, fellas. While that's playing in the background, I am going to read a verse, Colossians 1:10. So that you may live a life worthy of the Lord and please him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God. Now, what this means to me, and let's break it down a little bit, because some people won't know what bearing fruit means. It's basically your deeds and what's in your heart, because it talks about in the Bible, good fruit cannot produce, or good trees cannot produce bad fruit, and bad trees cannot produce good fruit. What it means by that is, like, the fruit is your deeds, and if you're in your heart you're wicked, you will produce bad fruit. And if you're in your heart you're good, you will produce good fruit. And the only way to be truly good is to have Jesus, is to surrender it all to him. But what this verse means to me in my life, to live a life worthy of the Lord, is to take up my cross and follow him every day and surrender all of my worries and all of my pains and everything, every single thing, big and small, and anything in the middle, to him, and just allow him to work and just go with his will, even if it seems a little bad. Even if it seems in the moment, oh, this hurts a lot. Not a little bad. In the moment, if it seems like this really hurts, I don't like it, I still have to go with it, because in the end, the big picture that he sees, it's for my benefit. I know that to be true because he has unconditional love for me, and his grace is overflowing out into me, and I cannot deny that anymore. I can't deny it. I surrendered. A little backstory on like this car and how I got this job is it was on Indeed, a mechanic's position, and I applied for it even though I had no mechanical skills at all. And you know, he saw that. Brad gave me an online interview, and you know, I bombed it in the bad way. But even so, I texted him later and asked, just out of pure faith, because God was like, yo, you should just ask. What's the harm? What could go wrong with this? You'll only benefit from this, because you will regret not asking. So I asked, and I asked to be a shop apprentice, and I'll clean, I'll do whatever, I'll work for free. And he said, come in Tuesday. So I did, and just it went off of that. And then he, even though I said I will do it for free, he said, no one works here for free, so I get paid. Even if it's a little bit, it's still, you know, I'm still so thankful for it. I'm looking back, those are the fruits of my faithfulness. And through surrendering it to him and having faith in him and taking a leap of faith in the direction that he wanted me to, it kind of kept going. It kept going off of that. I kept surrendering to him. I kept falling, and then he kept showing me, hey, do you see the pattern? Do you see what happens when you try to take control over your life? He showed me in like the most he just showed me the most graceful way ever. Like he just calm. He was like, hey, do you see the pattern? What happens when you try to take control of your life? It all kind of, you know, falls apart. No offense, but what you can do, what all of us can do, because we're imperfect, the best that we can do is mediocre. The only way to get a perfection is God. God is the only one that can do that. Allowing him to work in your life, knowing that he's perfect and he has the best for you, and surrendering to that, and allowing him to do that, because he's gonna do it either way. He loves you so much that even if you spit in his face, he's still gonna try to bring you to him. He's still gonna use you for his will. But the difference is, if you're willing to go with it, it makes it a heck of a lot easier for you in the long run than if you're like, no, I'm gonna do it my own way, because then you tend to fall into the dirt. I mean, I've done it so much that God was like, hey, there's no way you can not see this pattern now. And I'm like, you're right. Like, the pattern shows. Every time I try to take control over my life, I fail miserably and I fall into sin and hurt myself. But then I surrender to him everything. It's just like taking up your cross and following him every day. And it works. I let his will be done, and it keeps being done because he loves me so, even though I fail him so much. And he gave me this job, and he gave me this car. I mean, Phil found it, but God left it on there for 2 months. This car was on Facebook Marketplace for 2 months, and God left it on there because he had a plan for it. He had a plan for me to be happy. Because in my prayer, I pray for people. I pray, and then at the end of my prayer, I just kind of talk to God. And one night I was talking to him, and I was like, God, I know you already know this, but I want a cool car. I like classics. I want to be able to work on something and make cool videos for people. And, so Jesus' name I pray, from my mouth to the Father's ears. Not my will, but your will be done. Amen. A few months later, I forgot about it. And then a few months later, boom, I have a cool car. I mean, look at this thing. It's the fruits of being faithful and growing in the knowledge of God, growing in being able to surrender to him. I want to live a life worthy of the Lord and pleasing to him. I know I can't truly do that on my own. I can't. No one can. But I know I can't. I can't live a life pleasing to him without his help, which sucks because I want to do something for the God who loves me with unconditional love and has shown me what that actually means. I mean, come on. True unconditional love. No strings attached. He actually gives you more just for the little thing that you do. Like Jesus says, someone who has a faith of a mustard seed, that is more than enough. You have faith of a mustard seed, and his grace is so much, he just blesses you with things you don't even realize it. I mean, small and big. I mean, come on. Look at this. I have a cool car. I'm 17. This car was $700. I have a cool job learning about classic cars, learning how to work on them. That's only God. I would have never texted Brad. Afterwards, after that interview, I would have never texted Brad. I would have overthought it too much because I overthinked a lot without God. But he still was like, yo, it's gonna be good if you do this. He still gave me that thought, like, take a leap of faith in me. And I did. And he's just, off of that, he's given me so many blessings. And him allowing me to wake up in general is a blessing alone. And he's shown me that. He's shown me how to be thankful for the little things, and he's humbled me. And I'm just so grateful to him for working in my life like this and allowing me to see him truly. I mean, gosh, his will is just so loving for no reason. I don't deserve it at all, but he just gives and gives and gives, and he asks me to be faithful in return. And a lot of times I can't even do that. I hesitate. Like when he asks me to pray for people, I hesitate sometimes. And nowadays, when I have more confidence in him, he's given me more confidence. And he humbles me when that confidence turns into pride. He's given me, or not pride, I guess, ego. When that confidence turns into ego in myself, he humbles me because I ask him. I pray for that every night. I pray for him to humble me if I go astray and I see his good works in my life as my own, because I can't get any of those without him. I can't do anything good without him. It's just the truth. But what was my main point? Sorry, I just went on a rant. Basically, when I pray for people, when he tells me to go pray for someone, because he gives me a thought, hey, go pray for them. Sometimes I hesitate, like, is this from God? When, what? Just do it. Why not? But I still hesitate, even though God's worked so many blessings in my life that I can't deny him even if I wanted to at this point. Like, it's impossible. That would just be like intellectually dishonest to myself if I did that. Even though I fail him in that, he still blesses me so much. It leaves me in awe. I don't deserve any of it. I deserve none of his blessings at all. I deserve the opposite. I deserve his wrath, but he still gives it. He gives me his love unconditionally too, after I spit in his face by sinning. I mean, come on. That's the meaning of unconditional love. Even though I spit in his face all the time, I spat in his face every day when I was younger and sinned, he still looked at me with loving eyes and waited for me to come back to him. And eventually I did, but after that fact, his sin was so wired in my brain that I needed him to take me away from it. And he did. And, you know, I asked him to humble me. He's like, okay, look back when you didn't have me. And it's honestly, looking back into detail, it's disgusting. I disgust myself because how sinful I was, how yuck. I was just full of hatred all the time. It's hard to look back on, you know, but it reminds me what I am without God. And the last part of Colossians 1:10, when it says growing in the knowledge of God, unapplied knowledge is nothing. When you apply knowledge, it becomes wisdom. So knowledge of God, that's good. It leads you to God. But if you don't apply it to your life, it's nothing. It's just emptiness. If you know about God and all of this stuff, but you're not looking towards it and you're just pushing it away and ignoring it, that knowledge means nothing. You're not applying it to your life. It's not wisdom. It's out of there. Growing in the knowledge of God, that's easy. Go to church, read your Bible, pray to him, ask him for knowledge. In Proverbs, it talks about how if you seek knowledge and ask God for knowledge, he'll give it to you abundantly. I think it's in Proverbs. I know Proverbs talks about wisdom, and it's wisdom. If you ask God for wisdom, he'll give it to you abundantly. I think that's in Proverbs, because Proverbs talks about wisdom a lot, but I don't truly know. I'll get back to you on it, though. If it is, I'll put something on the screen. Anyways, just a little thing before I go. He blesses us at different times. So if you see your brother and he's being blessed with all these things and you're jealous of him, and, you know, God, why aren't you blessing me like that? I want to have what he has. Come on. And then you're like, get envious to God. That is having no faith in him, truly, because he's going to bless you. It talks about it. He will bless you. If he's blessing your brother, he'll bless you with he'll bless you with blessings like it and maybe even more. It's just timing. His timing is perfect. So you got to wait on his timing because it's perfect. Have faith in his timing that it's perfect and walk in. If you can't do that, are you truly trying to seek him? Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this one. Colossians 1:10. It means a lot. It's so much deeper than it looks, even though it's such a small verse. Thank you for listening to me. I'm going to pray us out real quick. Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing me and this person thank you for allowing me to share your word, Lord. And whoever's watching this, I pray that you bless them, heal them, and may your face shine upon them and protect them, Lord. And more important than any of my words and anything I say, I pray that your will be done in their lives and that they will follow your will. They'll surrender to it because they know your will is perfect. You see the big picture. You know what they need and you know what time they'll need it and what they want and what time is best to give them it. Thank you for blessing me. I pray that your will keeps being done in my life and that you keep humbling me and you keep letting me surrender. I pray for my family and friends that your will be done in their lives mainly over all else, Lord. And it's in Jesus' name I pray, from my mouth to my Father's ears. Amen. God bless you all. Thank you for listening. Toodaloo. Let's get back to the video. Nothing special, but, you know, just cleaned it off a little bit. You kind of see the green in there, right there, dark green. And I think I will get back to you when I know what else I'm going to do. Maybe clay bar it, maybe dry it off. We will see. Transition. Clay barred all of this. It looks really dirty because, you know, it was really dirty. But I brought it all to the surface so we'll be able to get it out, I think. And then I clay barred all of this. I clay barred that part twice. I don't know why it still looks like that, but we're gonna polish it in a little bit, and then we need to sand down the roof, and then I'll clay bar it, and then we should be good. It's coming out good. Mechanical stuff is next. If you guys like this video and subscribe, you know, thank you. Alright boys, it's time for the interior. And that's where this is going to be my best friend. Tough stuff. I've used it before and it gets everything out. You spray it on all this leather stuff, you let it sit, you wipe it off, boom, it's good. I'll come back to you when I've done it. how much better that is. It's on the interior too. All of it. All the doors. The cream color's coming back. There's a few stains like right there. You can't really see them because they're small, but yeah, there's like small stains like that that won't come out until I get a different thing. It's saddle something. Saddle. It's basically a leather conditioner. And you let it soak and then it'll get all those out. I'm gonna vacuum the interior real quick. And then after I vacuum the interior, we'll see what I do next. That might be all for today. Thank you for watching so much. Sorry for the interruption. He was talking to me. Let's get back to it. Sick. Quick Sprite break. Sprite break. That's good stuff. Let's get back to it. Quick intermission. We're gonna do something real quick. We're gonna make that go back down with a heat gun and a bit of a. Oh, that's a spider on me.
Spiders off of it. I don't want you to get bit.
He's hanging from me. I know these transitions aren't good, but there it is now, and whoop-lammo. Okay, that's being adhesived down up to that broke, and we're gonna pull out these, pull out the floor mats to vacuum the underside. 1, 2, 3. This is only carpet one. 4. Let's get to vacuuming. Obviously for the stains we're gonna have to use some tough stuff, but I gotta get it clean first. And that might be another day. Sorry if this is choppy. It's hard to film and vacuum at the same time. What happened? who knows, but I would call this a pretty productive day. I have to vacuum passenger side, all of it. Other than that, it's almost vacuumed out fully. Have to clean the windows again. But that's gonna be it for today, at least, of restoring my 1996 Cadillac deVille. Yeah, if you like it, like and subscribe, and I'll post more just for you. Next time there's gonna be parts that show up, hopefully, and then we'll put them in. But before we do that, next time, I'll have to vacuum these, clean them, put them back where they go, put the door back on. Yeah.
What happened to the door?
I'm not gonna explain that. Do it once over back here because it might be a little dirty. And we'll just put parts in. Yes, sir.
That way next Saturday, if you're available, you come out and we'll put some more work in on it, keep making progress.
Yes, sir.
Hey, do you have that little red piece for his door? Okay, so grab that little red.
Okay. Look at all that trunk space. Definitely gotta vacuum this out next time too. And clean it out for now because these are dirty. Just throw them back there. This is another cool thing about the Caddy. Softly closing trunk. Not doors, just trunk. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up, put it back outside, and go home for the day. I'll see you next time. Toodles, boys. Battery died. Whoops.
Let's see if the auto mirror. Oh, dude, they work. Yeah, but the heater's out on that. Oh, is that why it's black? Yeah, it works though. Have you ever seen black? See out of it. Yeah, have you ever seen black like that? Yeah.
Oh my
It works though. Not an unsafe.
1996. Wait, it has AC?
Yeah, well, you gotta feel those rear vents back there, dude.
Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't go any.
Seatbelt on, but
It doesn't go any farther up.
Pull those through the back seat. Oh yeah. Hang on for dear life.